Hey, what's up, YouTube? Just trying to fuck with this camera a bit. Should be good there. All right, well, we're off. Hope everybody's doing good. Getting into my weekend here. It's Thursday night. Heading into the Jack played. Oh, hold on a second. There we go. Played twice already this week. Have already made my 500 for the week. But heading back anyways to start stocking up on some spending money for Vegas, even though I got a pretty good plan for our trip. The thing is we're taking her parents, or her dad, and his girlfriend, so I figured I would go ahead and stack up some extra cash here while the Jack is giving it away pretty quickly. I wanted to touch on a couple things. What I'm looking to do tonight. Buying in for 2G. I'm probably gonna go like 500 in black and 1500 in green, right off the rip. Last week, or early this week, I should say, Monday, Tuesday, I played. Cleared 200 pretty quick on the first day, and 250 on the second. Was able to kind of work a couple different ideas. I started off with just flat betting right off the bat. Quarters up to $50, $75. Did a little don't ladder on the dude that threw like 3 times and couldn't get more than two or three rolls in. So played don't climb the ladder, got all the way up to like 175 on a number. That was pretty cool. Tonight, my overall game plan going in is I'm gonna do my Cleveland hustle, lay the 4 and 10. I'm looking to take a couple hits, regress it down to table minimum while pulling my lays. So I'm gonna lay the 4 and 10 for 200 each, play 225 on the inside, and a $50 pat line. I'm probably gonna play a $5 on all the hard ways. If it's so I'll throw a quarter for the hard ways, and if it's the point is a hard, obviously a 6 or an 8, I'll go heavy on that. I've kind of been messing with that, not really so much, but I don't usually spend too much money on hard way betting, but I will venture to that a little bit. Looking to make about 500, 550 tonight. I have a little bit of time, so I'm not really going to put too much of a time constraint on my table play. Just like I said, I already have my money for the week. If I get hit a couple times on the 4 and 10 lay, I'll come down immediately and just start flat betting the back until I get back to my original buy-in and start over again. And that's why I said I'm not really putting a time constraint on tonight. I know how to play, so if things start going a little differently than I originally had planned, I'll make an immediate switch, flat bet to get my money back, and then start over. But what I'm looking to do is basically a $650 layout. Laying the 4 and 10, 200 each, 225 or 220 on the inside, $25 pass line plus a little bit on the hard ways. I have been periodically turning a green into a black in the field with 2 hits. All you need is 2 consecutive field hits. It's really not that hard. It happens a lot more than people think. Basically, I just put a quarter in the field. It turns into $50 on the first hit. I just parlay that $50 turns into 100. I just ask them for a black. They just throw me a $100 black chip. I put it down. Basically, I set aside $200 for a field. If I win it, I do. If I don't, I don't. And not really too worried about it with this layout. It's pretty good. 220 on the inside. I'm looking like about $70. A couple hits down the table minimum. Pull my lays. So I'll go ahead. I'm already in the profit. Try to take a couple of hits. It's pretty simple philosophy. Basically, if you can't get by 3 hits, you just basically just have your money back. And it's not really that big of a deal. So that's just kind of where I'm at and what I'm thinking about doing. I want to say shout out to Dave Carlin, same bet. his platform that he was using. I didn't catch the name of it. Looks like he had 9 tables going or something crazy. I was one of the first people that did the whole virtual, what they're calling it, fantasy craps or whatever it is. Started that. I mean, it was so archaic in comparison to what Dave has turned it into. He's really turned it into something cool. I love his intro, so check him out if you're not already subscribed to his channel. Awesome information. His name is Dave Carlin, same bet, and you can also find him on Facebook and YouTube. Yeah, he does a really good job. It looks like he had nine tables. There was a little bit of like a weird feedback at the beginning, but then I started to wonder if like maybe it was the people's mics that were bouncing off of each other or something. But yeah, it's pretty cool. The fantasy crafts was kind of fun at the beginning because it was so new, but it just kind of turns into be so crazy. But for people that don't really play craps or get out to the tables much, it gives them an opportunity to at least feel like they're playing the game. But anyways, like I said, I'm buying it for $2,000. Basically, I'm gonna probably make $550. I don't really have a time restraint. I'll probably be there a little bit before 1 o'clock. My girl eats lunch at 3:30, so as long as I'm out of there by 3 o'clock, 2:45, I should be fine. I can get to 500 pretty quick playing this. I did it when I was in New Orleans. I wasn't even really playing craps. I wasn't really there, but that is a beautiful casino if you haven't been. If you're here, let me know who you are. It looks like I finally got like 4 people. I know that I don't really get a lot of people on my live just because I'm not on here very much. But give me a thumbs up. It kind of helps with generating. I mean, I think what happens is a lot of people don't even get the notification. A couple of my buddies have sent me messages that, hey, you were already off before I even knew you were on. So let me know where you're from, what kind of style you play, dark side, light side. If you play the blender, if you flat bet, or if you're just a basic. Lay out your money, take a couple of hits, and regress and press standard craps. Let me know what you're looking for. Smash that thumbs up button. If you're not yet subscribed, of course, hit the subscribe button. But right now, I'm just kind of rolling in. I'm kind of game planning in my head. Like I said, I already made my 500 for the week, so I'm not really, here to hit it and get out. I have my bankroll is deep. So I'm buying it for $2,000, which isn't even nowhere near what my bankroll. I could lose it and it wouldn't be a problem. So I'm actually going to kind of like go a little bit more aggressive. Like I said, so it kind of looks like this. What I've done the last couple times, buy in, lay out a $25 pass line, lay the 4 and 10, 200 each. That's it. Because in Cleveland, the 7 comes a lot. Actually, the last time I played it, I threw 2 7s and then a yo. I mean, I had my money right there. It was sweet. But, so what I do is I do that, and then after a point is established, 220 on the inside. If I want to, if say, whatever the point is, I'll go heavy on the hard way with that. And then I'll take a couple hits, knock it down to the minimum, 110 inside, pull my lays, hit my vig back, and then now I have my money, my profit, and all my money is locked up, and then I just roll, let it roll out, and just collect. It looks like if a number's getting hit multiple times, I collect, press, regress, something like that. But yeah, it's kind of cool actually. Tuesday, dude here, AJ, we went, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 times back and forth. He rolls big money, 550. I think it's 550 on the inside. He usually plays $50 on each of the hard way, $100 pass line. Dude buys in for like 20 G's. He ended up throwing a fire. He had a quarter on it. I wasn't betting the fire bet, never do. Even when I throw and hit the fire bet many times, I've never bet it. I think it's a stupid bet. But anyways. What was I saying? Oh, so yeah, he finally did it. I just sat there and was along for the ride. It was cool. I at that time I was only laying 110 on the inside with $100 lay 4 and 10. Pulled it down, and it was pretty simple. It was a pretty quick thing, and I pulled my lays off, and he just kept smacking it, and he rolled for quite a while. They even did a shift change, and actually the funny thing is the cocktail waitress actually even came up and was giving him his drink, and she dropped it, and he went to grab it and dumped all over him. Got all in his mask and all over the floor. There was ice everywhere, and he was real composed, and he did really good. He stayed in there and picked up another 2 points from that situation. He ended up going on to throw probably another 15-20 minutes. So it just goes to shows the years of he just doesn't allow what happens at the table to like interrupt him. And that's one of the things like I try to teach people. It's like, get used to like having things interrupt you. Get used to like things changing constantly. If you start getting into a long roll, you're gonna have to start dealing with people buying in the middle of your rolls. You're gonna deal with stick change, and now every time the dust comes off the table, they're doing this whole washing ceremony, which just takes way too damn long. Every time the dice are, it's just a big pain in the ass. But yeah, it's just something that's going on. So I was just wanted to let you guys know, hey, this is what my plan is. If you, like I said, if you have any questions, put your questions on here. I'll get back and comment on them. Smash that thumbs up button if you're on here. I appreciate it. Like I said, I don't usually do a whole lot of live anything. Basically, just my ride in and whatnot. But we're getting ready to go to Vegas again, so I'm hoping to do some more live videos from Vegas. What's up, dude? I'm hoping, the weather's going to be nice. It's supposed to be around 90, 100 degrees in Vegas. It's going to be a great time. So I'm hoping to do some live videos from there. My girl's dad and his girlfriend will be there. So it's going to be fun. And they're looking forward to playing craps with me. I'm going to buy them in, let them play. So I'll just probably buy them in for $500 each. So that's kind of like what I'm doing. I'm just going to go try to make a couple $1,000 between now and September 11th, which would be pretty simple to do, and set it aside for them and buy in and teach them how to play. And we'll probably play at Caesars or Bellagio or something like that, or Luxor, or I don't know, some cool, just a cool place. She's never been. She's from Puerto Rico and has never been to, I don't think she's ever been to Vegas. So I was thinking, it'd just be a cool experience to be able to take them and have them not feel like, they can't enjoy it because it's their money. It'll be money that I won, so it's not really that big of a deal. But I'll be doing live updates and live, I'll post some videos and stuff of Vegas for my second or third trip. I don't know, 2 or 3 trips that I've already made this year. But yeah, let me know where you're watching from. I kind of like to know and get to know, who's watching my videos. It's kind of the cool thing that us video creators get. Craps Nation really took off. I kind of stepped back away from it. It kind of turned into something that was not what it was intended to be. It was supposed to be a band of original people building something to teach with like integrity and like values and stuff like that. I don't even know half the people that even consider themselves to be Craps Nation nowadays. So myself and El Toro, which were one of the beginning people when I created the Craps Nation chip and the merch and all that stuff. The whole idea was to like showcase those channels. So all those original people are still here. Mel from Hawaii is the only one I think that's not on the chip. It's kind of like a last minute thing where he came in, and I deeply regret not getting him on it because he has been a great inspiration to a lot of people. Mel Ho from Hawaii, Craps Hawaii, just a really genuine, cool dude. Great channel. So that's all I have for tonight. I'm almost here. I'm going to pop in, and like I said, I'm going to roll this out. This 220 inside with laying 4 and 10, 200 each, and $25 pass line. Some hardway bets, and hopefully we get I really only need like 1 or 2 good rolls. I only need 3 or 4 rolls, or if someone just goes ahead and throws out a bunch of 7s at the beginning, that works too. But if that goes to shit real quick, my game plan is just to pull everything and start flattening. I'll flat 25, 25, 50, 75, 100, and then start flatting 100s across the back, and see what happens. I'll get my money back. It happened to me the other day. I kind of got smacked a little bit. I was trying something else. It was my half hustle. I got a video on it. I didn't really make a big deal out of it because, it depends on what you want. I watched someone throw a couple times, and then if they throw like a 6, 8, then right at that point I lay the 4, and then I'll lay the 4 for 200, and then I'll just put 100 across the other numbers. So basically, if I lose the balance of the numbers from the 7, I just get it back off the 4. So that I was kind of messing with that, and then the dude smacked the 4, so I lost that. So I pulled everything down and flatted across the back, all hundreds. Because if you put out 10 $100, which is $1,000, and you lose 5 of those bets, you still get $1,000 back. So you can lose half your bets. So I end up getting most of my numbers up there, and then he 7'd out. So I end up getting that money that I lost on the 4 back. So you just got to be quick to adjust, and that's one of the greatest things I could improvise to. It's not even the right word for what I was going to say. The greatest skill or something that you want to think about. You need to be able to adjust like that. If something doesn't look right, or something's just you get caught in a situation, just take the shit down and start over, or just take it down and wait. Okay, sorry, but they had a call and yeah, my daughter is getting off work. All right, well, that's all I got for tonight. About ready to pull in here anyways. I will do an update on my way out of this joint and post it tomorrow. So until later, you guys know what to do.